My name is Chef Chiyedza and I am the founder and director for Chiyedza brand. What made you decide to get into business? So I got into business because of my hunger for hustling. I like to hustle. I like to hustle and make money and hustle, and the whole process, I like it. But what actually drove me to the specific businesses that I am doing now is the desire to change things in the industries that I do the businesses in. So I am a food consultant for Chiyedza Food and Beverage Consultancy, and the reason why I went for this specific business, to have it as my own business and to run it as well, was because I wanted to change things in the food industry, food and beverage industry, and to change the whole idea, and to change and improve things in the restaurants, in cloud kitchens, in kitchens in general, in the beverage industry. So I wanted to change and to improve things. So that is the reason why I went into food and beverage consultancy. And yes, I didn't do a career change. The question is if you made a career change. So it wasn't a total career change. I'm a chef by profession, so I actually would say I went to another level of chefing, in the sense that I consult now. I consult restaurants, I consult other chefs, I consult and I teach other chefs. So it wasn't a total career change, it was just an improvement, I'd like to say. And the next one is the challenges I faced from people and yourself, if you ever struggled after making that decision. Yes, well, the challenge I faced was from my family. I don't come from business people. Like my family, they're not typical business people. Their career and 9 to 5, teachers, nurses, lawyers, doctors. So when I told them that I want to do my own business, to run my own business, it was a shock for them, because they're like, okay, you want to have your own business, it's so risky. There are times where you won't have money, there are times when your business will go down, economy, all that. So that was a challenge, to convince them that, what, this is what I like, this is what I believe is my purpose, to be a businesswoman. So it was quite a challenge to try and convince them that yes, I'm going to do it, and yes, I need your support to start up these businesses. So yeah, that was the first the challenges. Okay, the business you're doing, what made you do those businesses? Okay, so I'm a food consultant. My business is called Chiyedza Food and Beverage Consultancy. I have a bridal lounge, which is called the Bridal Lounge Mutare in Zimbabwe. It's gowns. I have a skin products line that I do here in the UAE. So these businesses, and I also have chefware, like kitchenware, kitchen useful things like aprons, gloves, chef jackets. Yes, so I have that line too. So the reason why I went into all these different businesses, it was actually different stages of my life that drove me into doing these businesses. So for food consultancy, it's very close to my heart. I'm a chef, I love to cook, but I didn't want to do the 16-hour shifts that I used to do here in the UAE in restaurants. Rather, I wanted my hours to be more manageable, being now I'm a mom and I'm a wife as well. So I wanted to be able to juggle the hours and family life. Secondly was also because I saw and noticed that the people who are coming in the industry, some of them were not qualified but really were good chefs and really had the desire to cook. So it drove me into consulting them that, you know what, okay, this is what you do, put yourself in the right places to become a better chef. And restaurants, they needed consultancy services to improve their menus. So I do menu creation to improve their restaurants, to improve their quality production as well. So that drove me into changing that career move, to enhancing that career move. And then body scrubs, it was actually at a dry season in my life where I had to change certain things in my life. I was in-flight chef, so I was also traveling a lot, and noticed that my skin was drying a lot. So I tried a lot of products, and most of them would give me acne. Most of them would I'd be sensitive, would leave me dry. So I started making my own scrubs to scrub and exfoliate my body, but yet not leaving me dry. So that led me into actually putting that as a business, because people would ask me, oh, can I try, and that's how I ended up selling my skin products. And Bridal Lounge, it was also at another stage in my life where after I got married, the whole experience of looking for the right dress for me was a journey, because it took me about 6 months to get the perfect dress that I wanted. So I come from a small city in Zimbabwe. Well, it's not very small, Mutare, and I struggled to look for a dress there. So after I got married, I went and started looking for gowns and providing wedding dresses, wedding services in Mutare for ladies who want to look beautiful on their wedding day and want to feel beautiful with my products on their wedding day. So that led me into getting into a bridal lounge. And aprons and chef jackets, it's just basically I wanted to look good whilst I do my work. So, and I wanted that African touch in the kitchen. So if you check out my line, my chef line, my chef uniform chef line, most of my clothing, they have an African print. So that also was another time that in my life that I went into that. So these businesses are running, and I've enjoyed every single business, and I'm still enjoying and learning a lot. Okay, so the next question is, what have you learned, the ups and downs of running your businesses? Okay, the ups are when it's a dry season, sometimes it's dry. For food and beverage consultancy, sometimes I don't have clients. So those are the dry seasons. So what I do in my dry seasons, or my down moments, I work harder to look for more clients. I work harder. So that's what I do. So the downs of every business is you always go through down moments where you are not making much money. You're not being productive. So in the downs, it's where you push the hardest. In the ups, where you have clients, where you have people buying your products, and those are the ups. Enjoy them, and don't forget to reinvest back into the business. Okay, and then any business advice to those who are into business? Just the ones who want to get into business, just do it. Don't be scared, because you never know until you have tried. So I used to always have these business ideas growing up. I was like, oh, but I think I'm gonna fail. So I didn't do a lot of things because I was so scared that I would fail. So my advice to anyone who wants to get into business, just do it. Just go for it. Go for it and work hard. It requires a lot of work. It requires a lot of dedication. Just put your best foot forward when you start doing your business, and always grow. Always remember to reinvest whatever you get. Put back in the business. That's how it grows. That's how you get better, and that's how you get successful. Okay, and where can we find? Okay, so you can find my services and my products on Instagram. It's at Chiyedza, and you can email me for any inquiries, food and beverage consultancy, and just if you want to buy my products, if you want to contact me on email, it's chiedachi@gmail.com, and check out my website, www.chiedachi.com. Okay, and yes, so this is from me. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Bye.